What's going on, everyone? Okay, this video, I'm honestly just gonna be getting ready with you guys. We're gonna be trying out playing with the new Maven Beauty Fashion Nova makeup and just putting it on and just like hanging out, testing out the product and stuff like that. So I'm gonna get ready with you guys. So I already put foundation on my face and I already kind of like set my highlighter and powder so I can just kind of bake a little bit. And I'm just gonna be talking to you like a little chit chat, get ready with me. All right, so I'm gonna use the color lipstick called Sus. The name, like Suspect, I freaking love it. But honestly, guys, I have been feeling like a lot of anxiety lately, simply because of like the election and stuff like that. And I think it's driving a lot of people to have like a lot of anxiety. So I'm gonna show you this color right there. There's that one. So what I like to do is I'm gonna put like a little bit of a concealer on my lips a little bit. Just so that way, I know it looks so crazy right now. Just so that way it just kind of like makes the lipstick pop more. Yeah, like, has anyone else been feeling like, I know you look really crazy, but then you look really good at the end. Like that's just like how it is. Okay, except like whatever, don't come for me. All right, so yeah. Anyways, I was saying, has anyone else like literally just been feeling like that? Like they just, you know, just been like going through a lot of like stress and anxiety because of like the whole election thing. I don't know. I don't know. I have, but that's just me. Yeah. Well, that's actually a pretty good lip color. I think I like that one. All right, so here's Sus. Let's try it on. Let's try it on. Here we go. Quite not. Well, I think I put too much concealer on my lips, but let me see here. Well, yeah. Oh my gosh, this reminds me of this like good old days, just like sitting down, playing with makeup, and just very much that. The color's okay. I like the color. It's just like when I put the concealer, I think I put way too much, but let me just think about it. I like the color though. And we're gonna use Alpaca, which is by Maven Beauty as well. This is called from their Basic Beat collection. Now, I believe this is a liquid eyeshadow. And I don't have much room to play with eyeshadow, so I always try to like lighten it up. So here's what it looks like here. I think I'm just gonna put it on my finger, just like that. That's what Alpaca looks like. And I'm just gonna kind of like, just like, whoa. Whoa, it has like a little bit of a scent to it. That's what it looks like. So what I'm using this as, it's just like somewhat of a base. I'm just gonna, it feels very like frothy. There you go. So that was what it looked like clean. And then here's how it looks like, a little bit of like the product on it. And let me see, can you guys, I hope you guys can see that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just put some of this liquid eyeshadow on my lid here. That way just kind of brightens me up. I don't know. If you're in a pinch, liquid eyeshadow could be your best friend or your worst nightmare. Because if you mess it up, girl, like if you mess it up, it's gonna be a huge mess. So I'm gonna just put this on right here and there we go. Does it match? Or like, is there more on this side than that side? I think it's uneven, so let me put a little bit more on this side. All right, so we're gonna go just like that. There you go. Oh, wow. It almost looks like, oh my, I'm kind of interested to see how this look turns out. Like, I really don't know how it's gonna turn out, but I'm like, okay, yeah, let's just see how this turns out. Let's just see how this look turns out. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just like dust off my nose, just a little bit, just like that. Okay, so they have this palette that I really do like, and there's two of them. One of them is called Soft Blend, and the other one is called Spotlight. Like, I like Soft Blend because it's like one of those palettes that's like you could use every day. Just like one of those like everyday like palettes. I mean, look, it's like a lot of like cool tone, neutrals. That's what I like about it, but then it also has like these darker colors in here that you can kind of like contour a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in first with this color mixed in with this one, and they don't have any names on the back of it, but the whole palette itself is just called Soft Blend. I want to go in with more of this one than I am with this one here at the bottom, and I'm just kind of like feather it out up in this gig here. I'm just gonna do that. This is the motion that works best, but I know like some people, they do this. I don't know, I always kind of felt like this one just works best for me. And then we're gonna do that on this side, just like to add like a little bit of like dimension and a little bit of just like more color and a little pop. All right, and then we're gonna go in with, I would say this one right here. I'm just gonna dab a lot of it on there. And I'm just gonna contour my nose here. And what some people don't do, and I think that they really should, is that they put, like, just put it right here at the tip of your nose, just like that. And it actually gives your nose a smaller effect, because what some people do is they'll contour their nose here and they'll put the highlight down the middle, but they'll leave this part open. Sometimes people put like highlight here. I'm not talking about putting the product on the tip of the nose where you would put your highlight. I'm talking about like right underneath it, and even like on the bridge of the nostril there. And that itself will create like a smaller nose. And I knew that because I have a friend of mine that impersonates Michael Jackson, and I have another friend that also impersonates Janet Jackson, and I watched them do their makeup, and like I knew that they were gonna like basically contour their nose with like dark on the side, light in the middle to make their nose smaller. But then when I saw them put the darker contour on the bridge and right here underneath, and this bridge and that bridge, I'm like, wait, why do you do that? And they're like, oh, it really makes the nose ultra smaller when you do that. And I was like, oh, okay. But of course they were using like this pure black contour to really make it dramatic. But if you just use like a really soft brown, like I was using here, like really soft brown color, you can achieve that same look. I don't know how this video turned into a nose contour video, but like, whatever. So if you're out there and you're uncomfortable with your nose, or you feel like it's too big and you're like in between getting rhinoplasty or something, and you're like, whatever, I mean, it's a little trick you can do. Okay, cool. And then with that same color, this one here, I'm gonna go in and just do one swoop of that. I know, shut up, don't come for me. Because there's this other palette that they have here called Spotlight. This one, I complement that soft palette so well, but it's like little, like it's like the same thing, but like highlights. Let me show you. So you see that? So here you go. See the two? It's like, oh, you like this one? Well, here it is all shiny and metallic-y. So yeah, so I'm gonna get like, I'm not gonna go with a gold, but I'll go with like this pinky, mix it with the copper, maybe a dab of a gold, and then I'll just put it up here, and then we'll do the same thing, and I'll do that there. Just that way it kind of gives a look. And then that's what I like from like those two. And then they have Brulee, which Brulee is another, I'm gonna explain it to you. Like Brulee is like another color, oh yeah, like I have to show this to you. So we use alpaca, but then here's Brulee. So it's kind of like a darker liquid eyeshadow. And if you like that, you could use it, of course. But I'm just wanna like, I just find it better because what you're supposed to do is like, you can kind of just do that with it. But I like to be more in control, so I like to get it on my brush here, and then I'll just put like a little bit like down here at the bottom. It just seems like to be like a really nice gold blend. That's what I like. That's what I've noticed with that one. But yeah, overall, I like it a little bit. You can see the lips are doing great. And then what I like, I'm telling you, this soft blend palette, like if you're gonna buy anything from this collection, check out the soft blend palette, because what you can do with it also, if you just want like a little quick like contour, you can kind of like do one, especially with this color here, and you can kind of contour like up here, so that way your face just looks somewhat smaller. And if you wanted to contour here, you could, although like I would just honestly wait to get like a nice, like a cream contour. But Maven has so much makeup that came out, there's like so much to choose from, but there's so much more like they have to go to as well. All right, and I'm gonna try to just blend this out. All right, there you go. Yeah, so now that I let that like bake there for a minute, you're gonna see how it just kind of gives me like that wake up feel. So it looks like I look fresh. There we go, just like that. And I really gotta blend this out because some people, they want it to look where you can see like a nice little transparent of the white powder there so that you look fully refreshed, but I don't really want too much of that, especially for like today. And yeah, so just like this is today, just like hanging around the house, like watching all the drama go down online type of beat. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and do that to the nose. Okay, so overall, that was my design. And then we're gonna set it with some setting spray. Oh, I like that. Ooh, I looked refreshed. I look fresh, I look ready to go. I feel great. And I would just like blend this, just like press it in a little bit. There you go, like more like forcing the blend to go into the skin. So that way the makeup just honestly just melts into your skin. That's what I love about a really good setting spray. It's when it does that. Okay, cool. Now, of course, what I should do, I don't have a contour palette. Like I really need like a good bronzer, and I would like bronze this part right here. I don't know where's that. It should be here somewhere, but I'll find it, whatever. But this was the look. I look very fresh and awake, and I use a majority all of the Maven Beauty makeup products, which is Fashion Nova makeup. So definitely check it out if you're like on the fence about it. And hopefully I can de-stress from the feeling of anxiety from the election and stuff like that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.